All right, I'm going to try to get another one done. Secant Angles, page 1. So, let's look at this one. Now, with secant and tangent angles, we are talking about the basic idea that we've used. And I'll go ahead and show you up here. If it's intersections outside, we have the large arc minus the small arc equals twice the angle. If the intersections arc, it's the sum of the two equals twice the angle. But I keep on bringing back the idea that this is really just the average, okay? So if this is our angle theta, then it's going to be the average of the left and right. Now, that's true on the inside of the circle, and it's also true on the outside of the circle, but we have to remember that this 50 acts like a negative because the arc is actually inverted with respect to that angle. Whereas over here, both of these roughly look like pizza slices with the arcs facing out. Over here, the arc is facing in compared to that angle, so that does not look like a normal slice of pizza right there. Okay, so if this is going to be the average, then I can say, look, theta is equal to the sum of the two, 55 plus 175 divided by 2. So theta is equal to, let's see, 55 plus 175, that's going to be 180 plus 50, so that's going to be 230 over 2, which is 115 degrees. Okay? So let's move over here and see what the difference is. We have to remember that this theta here, this arc is going to be like a negative arc, okay? So this is going to be theta equals, let's see, 140 minus 50 divided by 2. And now you can use that idea that we had in the formula up there. This is the large arc minus the small arc divided by 2. And so theta is going to be 90 divided by 2, which is 45 degrees. All right. So let's move around a little bit here. So we've been looking for the angle. I want to find one that's going to ask us to find the arc. And let's see, number 5 and 6 both ask for the angle. Here is one where the secants have landed on the arc. And now this is still that idea of average. You just have to remember that the average is going to be the 194 plus nothing because there's no arc on this side. So 194 plus nothing. You don't have to actually write this out. You can just say it's 194 divided by 2. So really it's just going to be theta equals 194 over 2. That's any time that's on the circle. You're going to cut the arc in half to get the angle or double the angle to get the arc. 194 divided by 2. 100 divided by 2 is 50. 90 divided by 2 is 45. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. So that's 50 plus 45, 95, 97. 97 degrees. Okay, so I'm trying to find one. Yeah, now down here, but that's getting good. All right, so we've got these two. And so this is going to be, we'll just call this arc A, and we'll call this arc B. And this was our theta. So we said, look, theta is equal to A plus B divided by 2. That's our average idea. So A is 70, B is unknown, and theta is 85. So plug in what you do know. I do know 85 for theta. I do know that A is 70. I don't know B. So now I can solve this. This is just like any equation. I want to get rid of the 2 off the bottom. Well, then I better multiply both sides by 2. Those will cancel out. They'll reduce to 1. 2 times 80 is 160. 2 times 5 is 10. So this can be 170 equals 70 plus B. I think it's easy to see now. You subtract 70 from both sides, and you're going to end up getting 100 equals B. All right. So if I put 100 here, it averages with 70 to be 85, and that does make sense. Okay, so solving for x. Now we're going to do the same stuff. We're just going to include some x's in this problem. I'm going to leave this one alone because we've done ones like this where it's just double 70 equals this, so you can solve this. This one's a nice, tasty one here, though. Number 10. So we said, look, the idea is theta equals A plus B over 2. It's the average, right? Except for in this case, since it's outside, we have to remember that this arc is going to act like a negative arc, okay? So this is going to be like a negative arc. And I'm sorry, I hope my voice isn't out of time with the video again, like it was in the last video. So I'm basically going to have to put that in as a negative. And I'm going to say, look, theta here is 50 degrees. This is our theta. So that's going to go right here, 50 degrees. A, 12x plus 8, minus, because this is like a negative arc, minus 4x plus 4 divided by 2. Now the easiest thing here is to multiply both sides by 2, and we're going to get 100. 100 equals, this is going to reduce with that, and I'm going to get 12x plus 8 minus 4x minus 4. And so as I move around the corner here, I'm going to get 100 equals 12x minus 4x is going to be 8x. 8 minus 4 is 4. Add 4 to both sides. I'm going to get 104 equals 8x. And divide both sides by 8. And let's see, 80 would be 10. That leaves 24, so 3. It looks like x equals 13 would be about right. Okay. And I'll just go ahead and pause this one for another video for the back.